Hi and welcome. Today I'm going to show you how to use the HUD builder from Burin by Fancy Decor. It's pretty simple actually, so let's get started. The first thing you do when you get your system is you want to make sure all of the scripts, so the object script, the memory script, and the HUD script are set to no transfer or no copy. You just go in here and change that. If you forget this step, it will remind you once you put them in the object. From here, we want to go ahead and make our HUD. You might have one already made, but the basis of what the HUD needs to be is a root prim and then child prims or linked prims that are buttons. So today we're going to do 3 different color options for our HUD. Oops. And we're going to name them a unique name. So for this one, we're going to have gold, silver, and black. So those are the 3 options I'm going to do for this bar cart. Then just select them, and we're going to go ahead and link them with the root prim. And we're ready to go there. The next step we're going to do is start building our HUD. So we go to the HUD Builder website, and there's already an empty button made for you for the first button here. And make sure you name the button field right here exactly the same as it is on our HUD here. So we're going to do the gold one first, so gold. And here we have all of our options on how we can make this button work. So link target, this basically tells you which link or which linked object to texture. We're going to go ahead and do this. This basically just means that it's going to texture the object that the script is in. If you want it to be in a linked object, you would just do link number and then put the link number here. For the face, we're going to do the body first. So you just edit, select face, click the part you want to get the face number from, and it should be right here. So the first one we're going to do is face 0. So select face number, and it's already set to 0. Now we're going to put our diffuse here. This is basically your basic texture, your basic blend Phong texture. If you're not doing blend Phong, you can skip this. So we're going to copy the asset UUID of the texture, and we are going to paste it here. Next, we want to do our normal map. This is also blend Phong. So if you're not doing blend Phong, you can ignore it. And our specular map, also blend Phong. Now our PBR material is going to be the UUID of an entire material here. If you want to adjust your material, you can double click it, go in here, change your tint, change any of these settings you want, and then save it and get your new UUID for it. You can also apply tints to your diffuse. You can change the gloss, the environment. I am going to change the gloss up a little bit for our blend Phong here because I do want it shiny even for the blend Phong. We'll go to 200. And if you are applying alphas or alpha modes, you can change that here. Glow, full bright, hide face. If you want to hide something, it makes everything transparent. And that's our first step. So as you can see, we have an add step, and this is the first step for our gold button. Since this bar cart has 2 parts that need to be textured, we have face 0 needs to be textured and face 3 needs to be textured on our cart. So we're going to add another step to this button. Just scroll down to the new step here. We're still on the gold button, and we're going to change the face to 3. 3. And get our other texture here. And paste it. Let's see, normal. Specular and our material. And we have one button done. Since I'm doing color variations of this, I am going to duplicate this button. You can also minimize. When you have a bunch of buttons, you can minimize this, and it makes it a lot easier to scroll around. But I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this button. and go ahead and make our silver. And from here, I'm only going to change the things that need to be changed because they share the same normal map. So we don't have to change that. And we can go down here for our second part. Notice I'm not changing the normal map because it has the same normal map. I'm only changing the specular and the diffuse because those are the only ones that change between these two color variations. Okay, and then we can go ahead and duplicate this right here, duplicate the button, and make our black version. Okay, those are our 3 buttons. Now what we do is we are going to scroll to the bottom, and you'll see we have 2 generated note cards here. We have the Texture HUD note card and the Texture Buttons note card. We'll go ahead and do our HUD first. So the HUD, we're going to drop in the Burin HUD script and the Texture HUD note card into our HUD. And in Texture HUD, we're going to copy the Texture HUD text here on our website. Just click Copy HUD note card. We're going to paste it, click Save, and go ahead and reset those scripts. Now for our bar cart, we're going to drop in the object script, memory script, and a Texture Buttons note card. And because we need to activate the license for this, you need to drop in the Burin license note card, and it will go ahead and activate it. Now it's going to say loading modules, but you don't have any yet, so don't worry about that. You'll always want to reset the scripts after you change the note card anyway. What we're going to do is go over here to Object Note Cards, copy this, and paste it right here, and save. And go ahead and reset your scripts. And now it's done. Now we can go ahead and test it. Silver, black, and gold. Now, if you're wanting to make a non-PBR version and have it use the same HUD, you simply need to go into your Texture Buttons note card here. And for your non-PBR version, if you're interested in that, just go in and delete the material line everywhere that it pops up. Alternatively, you can make separate buttons over here and set material to none. When you set material to none, it removes the PBR material, showing only the Blendfong materials. So if you ever want to have a remove PBR or a non-PBR button, you can go ahead and click that. You can use that as an option. And that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, let us know.